back at it again. Okay, all right. So Gary Gensler, we can tell he shorted the market. No big deal. Gary Gensler shorted the market. Actually, he does own an ETF that effectively shorts the market nonstop. So, fun fact of the day. Anyways, we're gonna clean up my charts. We're gonna make it look pretty, so we can actually get a better idea of where this thing could be going. Sometimes you just need to clear your head. Get, we're going down. We're going down. Jeez. Anyways, let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. Clean it up. I gotta know. I need to have the nose. I need to know. Okay, that's not what we're going for right now. I don't want orange. I want red. We drop below that. That's danger zone. Danger zone. Danger zone. Candle high close. We really got to pay attention to that candle high close. This support right here. You can tell. It's a tiny, it's like a tiny range. Oh, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Candle high close. Candle high close right there. You can tell this range is very important. It's a very important range. Something to keep in mind. Now, we can also post array. Because it only mattered this year. Within this year. Whoa. Whoa. No. Actually, it would be pretty darn green if that happened. It definitely would be. Man, that would actually be great. What? Okay. Okay. The weekly time frame is telling us. It's speaking to us. Where's Bitcoin going to find some support? It's speaking. We're currently sitting on top of some support. We have a ray right here. Right here. We're sitting on top of it. We're sitting on thin ice. Or literally right on top of it. That is nuts. See how great it is when you clear the noise? You get to see it very clearly. You have a candle high close. Candle high. Use it as resistance. Death cross looming overhead. Oof. Oof. Now let's come out to the daily. Get a better idea of these spots. Looks like we need to lengthen it out a little bit. We really do. Lengthen the ray out. Lengthen it out. Straight across. See the steady hand there? Did you see that? I could be a surgeon. That was crazy. So if you look at Bitcoin like this, very objectively on the daily, you're sitting right on top of support. If this manages to hold all day, all of Friday, you are more than likely going to go back up and test 24.3. More than likely. Which would be good because tomorrow is Friday. That means Wall Street only has so long they can play their BS games, then they're off for the weekend. They're done. They get to go and torment some child's lemonade stand or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do on the weekend, but I feel like that's what they would do. Let's not do that right in front of that. Oh, yeah. After a day like today, we have beer. I'm not monetized on YouTube. It doesn't matter. By the way, like, subscribe, and do all the cool stuff. So you can see Bitcoin here on the daily. You have had multiple bearish divergences, like hidden bearish divergence, out the yin yang ever since this day right here, January 14th. Your hidden bearish divergence started to play out. Now it looks like we actually are playing out the hidden bearish divergence. You can see the pattern we were in. You can see it plain as day now. I would personally mark it something like this. And you could argue it was a broadening wedge. Very, very wide broadening wedge. Now, you did have a level of support right here, and you saw a very inefficient price action until you got down to this level. We didn't even make it there yet. Very inefficient price action, which would have indicated lower prices. However, now I would expect a bit of a bounce to this point before we head lower back down to this point. So I would expect something kind of like this. And from there, I don't know where it would go. That's my expectation. Because after a big sell off like that, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, gonna just fall right through and keep going. Because this is technical weekly support. So since it is a major support, it is now a macro support level because it's on the weekly. It has painted and you're holding it. That's why you're holding it, because it's a macro support. However, we also have this little annoyance. We did not hit our measured move. The measured move is indicating you will test this level. Measured move indicates you will test that level. And considering how traders have been, we might actually test it during the evening while we're all sleeping. Which would make even more sense to test this 50 simple moving average on the daily, reset our relative strength index before we can see higher prices. The thing I'm worried about at that point is if we come down, then we backtest this level as resistance, then we bounce around here for a while. That sideways chop could be very bad because that would indicate continuation to the downside back down to 18.9. We would have to wait and see. Considering we do have this measured move, I'm leaning more bearish at the moment. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hours finding zero strength. Zero. On the new day, you have had your first entire 4 hour candle and it went nowhere. So this does indicate to me further downside possible. So I would expect to see Bitcoin testing the level at 20,900. I would expect it. Coincides with this trading range over here. I would expect that. So this would be an opportunity. This would be an opportunity at getting into a long down here. Currently, this looks like it's a better option for shorting. Let's go down to the lower time frame, get a better idea. Now understand, I'm looking at all these charts right now simply because I will be entering into a trade tonight and get ready to have sweet, sweet dreams and wake up to some gains, hopefully. Yeah, even the 1 hour showing zero strength, giving yourself just enough room just to fall over once again. Some buyers are stepping in, but this is not indicative of bullish behavior. I would expect further downside, meaning you could see a, my goodness, 4% fall. You could see that if we do not hold this position. Let's go down to the 15 minute. 15 minute wants to go up. Your 15 minute wants to see some upside. Interesting. So let's just say you do hold this position. You hold. I mean, you do have hidden bullish divergence on your RSI for the 15 minute. You have nothing formed for the 1 hour yet. So you're still sitting here waiting for something to form, waiting for the traders to pick and decide. Based off your 15 minute, I could see you come up to 22.3 just to test it before coming down. I could see it. So yeah, initial thought, I do think we might see that come up, test the level, then come down. Note it could overshoot it because this low volume area, it could overshoot it a little bit, hit these lows right here at 22.4. So it could overshoot and then come back down. What would be nice is if we came back down, we held support, and then went back up again. That would mean to me that we actually have a chance at like going up and testing 25K. That would be a very strong indication of that. However, our daily is not giving us that type of yeah. It's not currently giving us that type of feeling. Your 4 hour is finding support on the 200 simple moving average, which this could be our saving grace right now to see a little bit higher price. I mean, you could go as high as this 22.7. Could go as high as that before coming back down. If we happen to break back into the pattern, then you will see a rise possibly up to 25K, but we could fall over right after. So keep that in mind. Have your alerts set, of course. Me personally on Bitcoin, if I was looking to take a long, I would really want to see it down here because we have a measured move. That's why I believe if we do come up, we'll backtest this lower trend line, which I should make it thicker. Backtest this trend line right here, bearishly, and then fall over to make the entire move. So let's just say it comes out here. Either way, your support level is down here. That's what I'd be looking for. So very short term, overnight, maybe we see about, maybe, not very strong on that opinion, but maybe we see a bounce, which then we'll actually see a bounce out of these altcoins, which would be nice. However, if we do not get the strength, we're going down. That's what I see out of Bitcoin. Let's go to Ethereum. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're cleaning up the chart. Cleaning it up. I have way too much noise on here. I can't even think with all this. I can't even think. So let's get our macros. So for the macros, I like to go with the candle closes, just because that's where I know it's settled up. So that's going to be your strongest level of support. It's the whole reason why I go with candle closes. So you see the high right here. It was a little scuffed over there. But of course, it's going to be a range. You can see we tested it right here. We tested it right here. We held it right here. So that's our macro. Let's see, we have one right here. High, high. So in between this, you'd expect to go straight up and down. The fact that we're rolling over right now, we might just be backtesting this 200 simple moving average on the weekly. I didn't even realize Ethereum was over its 200 simple moving average. That's surprising. I honestly did not realize that. We also have a down-sloping level of what could be support. So it wouldn't surprise me if we actually backtested that as support. Was a little symmetrical triangle-esque. So we might even come straight down to this level at 2100. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Wife just bought me some food. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. So if it takes its sweet time, because noted, this is the weekly. This could take a very long time to play out. But we could see 1200. Checking out the day. I mean, daily, just like Bitcoin, you've had this, I mean, hidden bearish divergence because the price is moving up while your indicators are moving down, meaning less market participants coming down. You did get your golden cross. Would not be out of the cards to test this 50 simple moving average. Would not be out of the cards. But it's a shame. You were in this upward sloping consolidation. You were just... Oh. Didn't want to see that. I did not want to see that. Oh, no. No, no, no. Did not want to see that. Oh, boy. We barely backtested it. That sucks. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that sucks. So 10% to the downside, down to 1385 is where I would feel a little more comfortable trying to play into the... What? Honestly, I have a support level right below at 13.43. That's where I would feel comfortable trying to go long. Other than that, I'm looking for shorting options. If I'm going to be 100% honest with you, you're below your 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. So you might trade sideways here for a minute before seeing further downside, or you'll see it right now. Wow. Okay, market's falling right now. Cool. And your 1 hour, jeez. How oversold we getting? Getting this rounded top. We might see something nasty while we're sleeping tonight. We might. Yeah, I'm looking for support down here at 13.4. Yep. Oh, that's what I'm not hearing. Where's my music? Dead silence out here. Wow. Just dead silence. Yeah, it looks like we're shorting for the evening. All the uncertainty from Gary Gensler. What a jerk. What a jerk. We don't even have enough strength to bearishly backtest. We're just falling over. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's check our 15-minute to see what's going on. We have a very small amount of room to fall down, but this is a really bad bearish consolidation. Bitcoin's starting to roll over a bit. You're going to expect Ethereum to roll over even harder. And considering Ethereum is proof of stake, Ethereum is probably getting hit a little harder considering the new ban of staking in the US on Kraken. So it makes investors a little weary about any staking options. However, it could have another effect on the DeFi space because DeFi staking, good luck, Gary, you'll never see it. So good luck. Feels like Taken. Good luck. Anyways, that's just what I see out of Ethereum. Levels that you could find small bounces on. That's what we need to look at. Could find a small bounce right here. You also could find a small bounce right here. So what could happen is you come down, get that bearish back test, or come down, bearish back test, come down further, bearish back test, come down further. Stair climb down, you could see that. Or if the markets want to be nice and just rip the band-aid off, straight down. Just straight down would be nice. Those would be levels of support that you could get held up on. That's really all that's going to save you. Maybe 1400 because it's a nice even number. 1343 is my target. Simple retracement, but also one thing you got to realize, I mean, we can see it on the 4 hour, plain as day. Here's your uptrend. As long as you're maintaining this uptrend, you can come all the way down here to 12. Actually, if you came a straight line down, 11,191, and you held that, you're still making a higher low. We're perfectly fine. It does not matter. We have formed a higher low. We are in an uptrend, and that would actually be a really nice indicator of higher prices. But things are looking a little bearish. All right, Matic, about to make us all cry. About to make us all cry, because you're falling out of your rising wedge pattern. Damn. Let's get rid of the parabolic move. That's not going to happen. Nor is that. We have a measured move for this. This is Shittown, USA. Population us. $16 downside, so I would say your target would be $1.06. Could be a little harsh fall, but if things are looking bearish, that's what you're looking for. I just recently cleaned up this chart, so I don't need to clean it up right now, but yeah, you are distinctively in this rising wedge pattern. Rising wedges, when they do break to the downside, it's not fun. It's not fun. You can distinctively see you're falling out of it. Let's go down to a lower time. And on the 4 hour, you have plenty of room to fall. Oh, God. Let's check the daily massive room to fall. You still wouldn't even be testing your 50 simple moving average. I think this is the play. We're going to short Matic tonight. Oh, too bad. I like Matic, too. I like it. Your 1 hour starting to roll over. All right, let's enter the short. What's our percentage to the downside from where we're sitting? Looking at 13%. I'm going to go 15x on the leverage. Don't get me wrong. I hope I get stopped out. I really hope I get stopped out. I just don't think I will. Mainly because Matic. So many things going on with the chain. So many. So many VCs invested. We're going 15x. Gonna short this bad boy for 13% to the downside. Yeah, when I see a trade setup look this clean, you already broke down, you came up as a back test, you're falling now. It's too clean not to take it. Price target is $1.06. $1.06. 0.657. Alrighty. So, trade is set. Matic did not fall nearly as hard as the rest of the market today, so this does line up with we're probably going to see this play out overnight. Possibly, probably, whatever. It's just a little pullback, no big deal. Alright, so that's Matic. Actually, I'm going to screenshot this one real quick for the Discord. By the way, if you're not a part of the Discord, please join the Discord and get notified on all these random trade setups that I post all the time. All right, the trade setup is in the Discord. Trade setup is in the Discord now. Moving along. AVAX. No one wanted to see that, AVAX. No one wanted to see that. We're going to save that alert. No big deal. The nice thing about AVAX, we might just be coming in for a back test. That's not that bad. But we can see on the weekly we're not in a good place. Why do I have this so low? I don't know why I have this. So, here's what I was talking about before. Candle closes are very strong. You can see the candle closes here. All you did was wick down to it. That was indicating a bottom, which is great. Now we just need to set a higher low so we understand where the lows are. I'm hoping that makes total sense to you. Now we have candle closes here, candle wick, and opener candle. That's why it needs to be right there. We came up, we back tested as support, now we fell through. AVAX might have a long way down based off the weekly. Based off your daily, let's get rid of this. I don't need that. Get rid of this. Don't need it. What is this? Okay, so your daily, you're backtesting your 200 simple moving average right now. Right this moment. Now, if we look at our support levels. Oh, we destroyed our support. Ugh, gross. Absolutely disgusting. So you did have this trend line right here that you broke. You never backtested. So the backtest is where you're looking to, if you miss this move, the backtest is where you're looking to enter your position. All right? Just keep that in mind. The backtest Either you backtest down here, you enter a long to put in a short up here. That's essentially what you'd be looking for. Now, where was your overhead resistance? Now the interesting part is you were utilizing it as support. You broke through both, which, man, I did not think it was going to break through. We technically have a measured move we could go off of based off this rising wedge pattern because we technically fell back into it, I guess we could say. Measured move down here to backtest the 50 simple moving average. We could see that tonight. Let's check out the 4 hour. Give us a better idea. 4 hour just got below its 200 simple moving average. So yes, this is in the cards. Price target for AVAX, 1568. 1568. Back to the 15. Areas that you need to be aware of. Right here. You could find a little bit of a bounce. Could find a little bit of a bounce off that area. You utilize it as resistance. Became support. You could backtest it as support again with a slight wick below it. If you hold this level right here, that is where you'd be wanting to look to take a long for a nice bounce back to the upside. That is your level, 15,965. If you stay above that level, that's where you want to be. Otherwise, you lose that level. Your next level would be down here with the wick, 1492. 1492. One hour is looking to roll over a little bit. Looking to roll over a bit. No big deal. 15-minute. It's coming down. So I would expect to start to see this drop pretty soon. Coming down to this first level. Those of you that are scalp traders, you might in the near future see a 9% drop if you're actively trading right now. Could see that. And you already broke your mediocre level of support. Haven't broken it yet, but you're trying to. Looks like Bitcoin's getting a little bit of life. If Bitcoin gets some life tonight, we're out of the dark. We're out of the dark. Do I think it's likely? Not really. Not really. Got our candle low close on the 1 hour below this level. 1 hour candle low close. I would expect this to hold. Stop loss needs to be up pretty decently high. Let me see where my stop loss is. 128. Oh, my stop loss is way up here. Holy. That stop loss is way higher than I normally have it. Okay. Now I'll be alerted if I'm stopped out and or if I make profits. We shall see. If I get stopped out, I won't be sad. I will not be sad. All right, so we just checked out AVAX. We just reaffirmed our thoughts on Matic. Let's go ahead and check out one of my favorites, KDA Cadena. Bringing all the noise. All the noise. Oh, I'm on the daily. So you can see the weekly. So clean. I don't like that. Let's get rid of this one. I don't like that at all. Alright. Candle closes. Candle has. Candle closes. Candle close. Okay. Matta got a false breakdown. Oof. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt to see. It'll be kind of nice, actually. KDA might just be backtesting some support. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad there, Benson. It's not that bad, Benson. So if you backtest this level as support, that would count as a backtest over here, which is kind of cool. KDA is operating off its lows. So low. If it goes any lower, honestly, you break this 85, you're coming straight down to 33. You don't want to see. Nobody wants to see that. You also want to maintain your higher lows, which you barely have right now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you don't hold $1, then you're coming down to test the supply line. Oh, no one wants to see that. I'd go strong. I'd go long here for sure. If you lose that, if you lose this support, you're going into the depths of the abyss. Just coming all the way down. It'll be dark. It'll be cold. But the nice thing, on the daily, you are backtesting the 50 simple moving average for KDA, which could create a very strong bounce. Areas you should look out for. Right above it. Oh no. You're right below support. Oh gosh. That's a bad place to be. I'm not even going to joke around. That's a bad place to be. Especially because you got another one right over it. Oh no. So if you see it bounce, you might see it continue back down and get down here. If Bitcoin continues to roll over, that's what you should expect. Should. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future. But if Bitcoin shows a little strength, hey, we might have just done our measured move. We might have. So when I say measured move, we're in this ascending angle. We anchor it from down here. Bring it out here. Ascending, broadening wedge. We have not made our measured move. Calling that. Oh, there's no way we made our measured move. Holy. Alright, this is dangerous. So hopefully we catch a little safety line down here on this $1. If we fall below our supply line, that would officially be a lower low. Or it wouldn't be a lower low, it would still technically be a higher low than back here. Because we would find support, and we did drop below that support before coming up. So technically it would still be a higher low, but that is just not something that you want to see. Ever. That looks really bad. Breaking your supply line, because then you can backtest it bearishly. and drop into the abyss. Let's truly hope Bitcoin gets a nice bullish bounce. I guess I haven't done this on other coins, but we do have this downward pressure as well. So when we come up and you hit it, expect this to be some resistance to come back down. So if you do bounce up, that's what you're really expecting. I guess KDA is a little more interesting than I thought. We have this action going right here. KDA is a lot more interesting than I thought. So if this happens to play out, this would be quite interesting. You'd have to wait for a backtest, of course, but you would break back into this megaphone pattern, 20% upside. That's quite interesting. I'm interested to know what KDA is going to do. So you had a bearish pattern drop you in on a bullish pattern. I don't think I've seen this play out before. I've seen it play out where you have a bullish pattern and a bearish one on the inside of it, and the bearish one plays out often. I have never seen this one. Case in point, actually, I can show you because I was trading it. Ocean Protocol. Ocean Protocol. So, you can see Rising Megaphone, we broke out, or we can say Rising Channel even, broke out. We backtested as support, came up, we found resistance. We created this Megaphone pattern. The Megaphone, you saw it on the lower time frame. Saw it right here on the 1 hour. Crazier part about this move, as we dumped today, we exceeded the measured move. As soon as you broke this resistance, it brought you straight down to your next support level. So this is why whenever I talk about certain support resistances, it's like, oh, you're going to break the support, so you're coming straight down to the next one. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it just happens. So, and surprisingly enough, we found resistance. Now we're coming back down, so it wouldn't surprise me if we test this level 40 cents. It would not surprise me one bit if we came down there. What's your 4 hours? 4 hours, plenty of room to fall. Wow. 4 hour has plenty of room to fall. Relative strength index is basically in the neutral zone. But anyways, I just wanted to show this. You had a bullish setup that otherwise should have broken to the upside, and it didn't. I was looking at it on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you saw this situation playing out. What the hell? Wow, this is awkward. This is awkward. This is a bullish pattern. Oh, this is weird. This market. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens here. Because technically speaking, you should see an 18% rise if you break out again. 18%, which then completely validates this bigger move you've been making. If you get this 18%, you're expecting to get to 70 cents. And considering AI plays are still pretty hyped up, it's possible, but I would expect a little bit more of a pullback. Maybe it takes a day or two. We got to get this 50 simple moving average to catch up. So Ocean is a bit overextended, but wow, I didn't realize it set up such a perfect broadening wedge. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Didn't realize it. I'm still bullish on Ocean. What is Qdom doing? Up 4%? Nice. Nice. Alright. That was Ocean. Looking at Ocean. Ocean looks pretty decent. It held up very well in the drop today. It just still consolidating, still looking good. We're going to see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin pulls back even harder, we'll see if 40 cents actually holds. We shall see. Let's go ahead and check out my baby. FTM. Oh, this one got decimated today. Absolutely decimated. Got killed. So sad. And it's falling further. 39 cents. We'll see you soon. Jesus. Oh, man. Okay, let's just get rid of the fib. Let's get rid of this. We don't need the fib. Massive bearish engulfing. Just massive. On the weekly. On the weekly. That's the weekly. We got above our 50 simple moving average on the weekly. And now we're falling back below it. We don't want that. Daily time frame. So on the daily, you can see this kind of perfectly. It looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. Just not in the short term. So in the short term, I'm sure you guys are like, what are these green lines for? I'll explain. I will explain what the green lines are for. I can get rid of this too. I'm not trading this right now. I don't need the alerts. I don't need it. It's falling. It's kind of easy to see. Alright, so when I get these red lines here, I go to the weekly to grab them. So on the weekly, candle close right here, used as resistance right here. Candle close held as a support, wick, used as resistance, wick, used as resistance. So as we got back above it, we shot up. Now, we have a little bit of a ray here, just because this was the top of the consolidation pattern. Consolidating down. You also will see we managed to get a measured move and then some. This was our measured move. Our measured move was just to get to this level. We exceeded it and then we came back down. Now we have a new macro level of resistance. So we're going to have this forever. 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 Marked in history. It is now resistance. So we got our measured move. Now we're just getting a nice pullback. This is why we had our fib. But first off, I want to bring out the daily. Because I'm going to explain those green lines. Now the green lines are levels of basically support, resistance you could run into. Now, right here, you have these candle high closes. Right there. You can see you got a perfect bounce off of it. Off that red line. That technically was a great spot to take along. Technically was. Another spot where you could think about getting a little bit of a bounce, right down here. You can see wick, you got candle closes right there. And then you have this red line down below, which is your macro level of support. Your macro should hold up way better than your daily little scuff supports. So your daily scuff supports, you're looking to drop down, get a bounce, come up, drop down, get a bounce, come up, and then move on about your day. Now the fact of the matter is we do have this down sloping level of resistance. We have a narrowing level of support. This is a falling wedge pattern. This is a bull flag. This is a bull flag on the daily. This could take a little time to play out. We could see a little bit of bounce come back up to the top, which would be nice to see a nice little back test of this level at 52 cents, just to show it is a level of resistance before coming down a bit deeper, possibly bouncing here, bounce, then come down deeper, maybe even wick down to this level before coming back up, or if we just came straight down hard, found support there, that would be good too. As long as we keep this structure, it'll make sense. If we don't, it's not really going to make any sense, is it? Now you can see in this level, we consolidated, went up. So you got to see, we have to hold this level. We actually have a little bit of support where we're sitting. I don't think that's going to hold. But right below us, we do. We have plenty of support. If we do not hold that level, we come down, test that 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. That would also be a great spot to find support. Wouldn't surprise me if we come down, we touch, until we end up getting that 200 to catch up. That would make a lot more sense to me. Just it wouldn't make much sense to break a new structure for no reason. So, anytime you're hitting this line, good spot to take a long, and then expect it to come up, test the top. I'm not saying open a long tonight. Trust me, I'm definitely not saying that. That's a terrible idea. But, I mean, TA says that's where you do it. Now, that's not what you wanted to see. You went literally nowhere. Got your stochastic high enough to fall over further. So you will test this level once again. I personally don't think anybody should be trading this right now. Because FTM, it's kind of sitting in no man's land. With that being said, I'll just check it out tomorrow. Algorand. Gross. Ew. Algorand looks nasty. Straight up nasty. Algorand, a little bit of underperforming. I mean, it's their fault. They decided to start partnering up with banks. We're out here getting in crypto to get away from banks. Sucks for you, Algorand. Don't do that. Oh, Bitcoin. Showing the market who's daddy. Sending us down. So technically, Algorand's doing just fine. For now. For now. It has not broken its structure. It just was at the top trying to break out of it before Bitcoin said, sit down, shut up, you don't have rights. If we look at the 4 hour, you still have some room to fall, but you look fine on Algorand, honestly. Just fine. Look cool as a cucumber at the moment. If you do happen to fall below this level, you do have support sitting right below you at 22.55. So Algorand does not look bad. It really doesn't. I wish I could be more bearish on Algorand, but I can't. Wow. This was a great bull trap by the, oh man, great bull trap. Wow, that was a good one. You gotta give your, like, take your hats off to the Bears on this one. That was good, cause you hit it once, you tried to hit it, you couldn't. You hit it twice, tried to hit it, you couldn't. Came down. You're like, ooh, we're finally gonna blast off. Nope, we're done. We're out of here. We didn't want to go up today, Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs. Because if it did break out of this, your next resistance above it, 45 cents. And you know, those big banks are like, we didn't accumulate enough. SEC, do your thing. Okay. Anyways, not going to spend much time on Algorand. Surprisingly, Adam, I marked this out long time ago. I was like, oh, we're in a bull flag. We're going up. Did not hit our measured move. Instead, we hit a lower high, and then we got disrespected. So, almost. 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 Now let's get rid of this because it doesn't matter. We got to find our supply line. That's what we really got to find. Where's that supply line? Goodness gracious. Alright, our supply line's super low. Super low. So, understanding where the supply line is, that's a big deal. Because that's going to indicate where we should find the most support if we do free fall. This is our supply line. As long as we maintain on this line, we are setting higher lows, and we are in a bullish trend. If you do not set higher lows, you are in a bearish trend. Areas we could find a bounce based off the daily. This level right here. That level right there. Coincides with support right here. Recently, you had support over here, or resistance. Resistance. Don't know what you want to call this. Don't know what you want to call that. Resistance. Resistance. Even resistance here, then flipped it to support. That's when we took off. Anyways, that's where I'd be looking for a long. Right on that level. If you break it, then very quickly you're going to see $9.98 again. There's not much else going to save you on the daily. Not much else. That area, that's what you want to hold. We will see if it can. Hang on a little too. Alright, we're going to check in on the short position that we jumped in. It looks like it's starting to play out a little bit as the market falls. Get out of the daily, drop it down to the 1 hour. So your 1 hour time frame. Zoom it on in. You can see we bearishly backtested it as resistance. And now we are starting our descent. %13 downside. If this continues, if it plays out. 13%. It's actually more. Like, we're supposed to break the support, but I'll take profit at support. That's what I will do. Actually, if we see it on the 15-minute, it'll probably be a lot more pronounced. Yep. So we tried to come up, and then we just got rejected. Now we're seeing a little bit more of that rejection. Everything's A-okay. Fine as a cucumber. Fine as a cucumber. We're good. Alright. Checked out Adam. Let's check out Doge. See if it's being a good or bad dog. Good or bad dog. I need to clean this chart, actually. Actual. Look at all that. Look at all that. Jeez. That looks terrible. My gosh. Alright, we're cleaning the chart. We're cleaning it. It's ridiculous out here. Ridiculous. Major support for Doge. 7 cents. I'm on KuCoin. I need to be on Binance to get a lot more data, because this thing was trading under a penny for a very long time. Yeah, a very long time. That's where your real support is. Under a penny. 5/10 of a penny. That's where your real support is. That's where the OGs were. Just like with Matic. 5/10 of a penny. Before it ran up to nearly $3. Good times. I miss those times. Let's bring them back. Bull run on. Bull run on. So this is just your tall tale story of getting rejected off your 50 simple moving average on the weekly. No big deal. No big deal. Let's check out the daily for the doggy. The Doge. Digging a Doge. Alrighty. We have a supply line. It's kind of steep, but we have one. This is how we maintain our higher lows. You do not want to hit 7 cents. You really do not want to hit it. Oh, man. So, to maintain your higher lows, we should find support off of 7245. To touch this asset before then, you are gambling in the worst type of way. I would not even think about looking at it. Don't call it. Don't give it a Pop-Tart. Just wait for it to hit this line. This thing doesn't exist to you until it hits the supply line. It does not exist. You do not look at it. Simply put, drop your alerts there. And then once you hit that level, you're looking to backtest 11 cents. Find out if it's really resistance. Oh, to be fair, on the daily, you do have this going on. A little symmetrical triangle-esque. So you have a measured move if you find support. That's actually really nice. That's really nice. That is really nice. I like Doge. You find support down here, I'm going to really like Doge. Oh my goodness. That's really nice. 13-cent target? Upon breakout and successful backtest? I mean, if you go south out of this, you leave that dog alone. Beware, it will drain your wallet. Jeez. Alright, that's Dogecoin in a nutshell. Below all of your moving averages on the 4-hour, negative momentum is building. Once again, wait till you hit this lower trend line. Lower trend line, great spot to take a long if the market is not truly dying off right now. Great spot to take a long. Holy, that looks beautiful. I didn't think Dogecoin would look that good. Honest, did not think that. That's funny. We're finding stuff. This is why we clean the charts. Look at it from a clear lens. Well, Shiba, interesting stuff. You took a massive run. I'm gonna give that to you. You got a massive run. Absolutely massive. But you can see exactly what happens in the zone. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. All the time. Straight up, straight down. Go out to the daily. Straight up, straight down. Daily time frame. You're sitting on top of support, yes, but I mean, test your 200 simple moving average at minimum. Minimum. So Dogecoin, I could see it, or not Doge. Sorry, Shiba Inu. I could see it coming down at least another 10%. It had a tremendous run. Had a great time. I don't believe this level of support is going to hold. I don't believe it's going to hold. You almost tested it, though. There were buyers sitting there. I just don't think that'll hold. Unless your 50 simple comes and saves you. You're about to get a golden cross. It might save you. I can see that. I can see it saving you. I can see that. I can get behind that, you know. I'd buy it some Pop-Tarts. Maybe some Cheetos. Why not? Synthetics. I mean, more than a man, but less than a god. Still consolidating. Massive hidden bearish divergence. Managed to set a higher high, though. That's what's important. Oh boy. Are we about to break our support? Are we about to break it? It took a lot for you to break. You're on your 200 simple moving average as well. Bitcoin's falling right now. Bitcoin dump stream. Didn't realize we had a Bitcoin dump going on, but we are. If this thing falls, if SNX falls. I mean, you're looking to find some scruff little support down here at $2.01 if it falls. Oh, wait a minute. Was that the little pump fake? Is that what that was? You wick it down, you send it up. Was that what that was? Everything's going green now. Oh crap, I gotta get out of my short. Yep, get out of the short. Get out of your shorts. Get out of your shorts. Get out of your shorts now. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Bitcoin? What are you doing? You're sending the market crazy. Tried to break down, getting tons of support right there. Bitcoin deciding to go up. SNX is the play. I'm going long. SNX. That's insane. That's actually insane. We were looking at the bearish everything. And Bitcoin's deciding to find support, trying to get a bounce right now. That's crazy. Well, SNX is pretty easy to get a stop loss. You're down here. 228. You're good. 228. Profit taking, top of the channel. Actually, profit taking up here at $2.87. We are getting the coveted bounce. You love to see it. I mean, good thing we got out of that Matic short. I don't like to see sudden changes like that. It throws me off. 15-minute stochastic reset. Your 1 hour showing sellers are a little tired. They need to grab some water before they sell again. That's what it looks like. Did the market just fake us out? Just get our jollies going for no reason. That's the problem with 24-hour markets. You have to switch up on the fly. You don't know if it's going up or down. Bitcoin is trying to hang on for dear life. Bitcoin hanging on for dear life. I feel like the liquidity grab is starting. What a random time. Like, we don't even have a new 15-minute candle. don't get me wrong. I still plan on shorting Matic. But if Matic is about to go up and test the top one more time before dropping, ugh. That is how a lot of shorts get wrecked. That's how a lot of shorts get wrecked. Looks like our trade's going pretty decent. A bounce was imminent. A bounce was the most likely play. Didn't realize it was going to happen right this moment. Now, if this carries into tomorrow, and we do start breaking a lot of these resistances, you're going to see crazy gains coming. I mean, crazy. Right now, SNX needs to get back above its 200 simple moving average. Honestly, probably shouldn't be trading SNX right now for this move. I should more likely be in Immutable X or Ocean. Those bad boys are movers. Like, let's go check out Ocean real quick. Alright, Ocean's still a little overextended. Actually, I think SNX was the play. I'm looking at a 20% upside. After backtesting, it's 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. FTM, good advantage play as well. However, you have not tested your 200 simple. That 16% might not happen right away. You might have to wait. OP, you actually backtested this nice little dotted line that I had from before. Did I get that dotted line from the daily? I did. From the daily, candle high close. You tested a candle high close. From August 4th. Candle high close. That's all you did. You found that much support off a candle high close? I guess people really didn't want to sell their OP. Dang. That's wild. See how high SHIB just went? Jeez. Jeez. Let's get back to Bitcoin. See if Bitcoin's going to hold. Oh, that might have been just a little surge of money coming in. Thank you, whatever country is awake and trading. I'm guessing it's somewhere in, like, Asia, India area. Just guessing. That side of the world. Who knows? Maybe it's just Australia. Maybe Australia's out here like, whoa! I thought we were down under. These prices are down under. No offense, Australia. I mean, I'm up in the trade. I'm degenning right now, but that was lackluster. That was really lackluster. I'm starting to think I should have just stayed in the short here. Your new supply line. It has just started. You know, something like Lido is probably doing something. Anchor. Anchor is up 3% still. Anchor. Setting up the bull flag on the 15-minute. Anchor. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How cute. How adorable. Alright, let's see if it plays out. Let's see if it plays out. Right now is your entry. What the fuck? I'm on the 15-minute. Excuse me? You see it on the 1 hour. Oh my god. What? What? I didn't expect to see that. Wait, Anchor Network. Can you stake on Anchor? You know what? I have to go with Anchor. I have to. That I'm seeing that on the 15-minute. You can only go 8x? Oh god. That's sad. I'm not even gonna play with it. 8x? Come on. What is that? What is that? 8? I'd need the whole 20%. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. That is terrible. Why is lit so strong? Oh, Zill, you were so close to an entry. Ape coin. At least you found support because, yikes. Hey! I mean, ape, number one disrespected token. Number one. How you get a golden cross? The day that you have your golden cross, you fall that hard out of your consolidation pattern? That's messed up. That is messed up. At least you found some support off your 50 simple movie average. Maybe you'll actually start going up from now on. Oh my god, Rose. So powerful. Wow. Render, that's a strong one. Are you actually finding support there? So you had this level of support. This is a bounce level. You bounced, you hit, you came down. Now I would expect it to come down further. Just what I'd expect. Wow, this thing's so strong. Veracity, you're joking, right? Gala, where are you at? You're letting Veracity do that to you? What are we doing? Neo. Neo really wants to go up. Look at this. Neo really wants to go up. Like, it tried so hard to break out. Couldn't. It was in this rising wedge pattern, and it broke to the upside. That's why this thing held up so well, because that's extremely powerful. It's also why you gotta keep your eyes on Matic. So Matic's trying to do the same thing. Matic is crazy powerful. We might not actually get the move to the downside, because Bitcoin's deciding to bounce. Oh my. You might actually see Matic get up here to $1.73. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you can break back above and hold as support, you have 6 minutes, Matic. You have 6 minutes to get up there. You got 6 whole minutes. Oh my goodness, the 15 minutes gonna do it. The 15. That's nuts. Immutable X, that's what I was looking for. Jeez. Where you at, Immutable? Immutable X, where'd you go? Where did you stop? Okay, you make no sense, Immutable. Make no sense at all. You did such a great job of going up from there. You made your measured move, you came down. What is this? Like, what are you doing? You literally made your entire measured move. Okay. No need in even looking at that anymore. Too bad Anchor's only 8x. Too bad. I'm starting to think Render might be the play. LRC looks terrible. Flow looks interesting. You might actually test this upper trend line once again. Oh, only problem is, got that 100 SMA sitting over your head. That's not good. ApeCoin trying to go down further? Is that what I'm seeing? That is what I'm seeing. I don't understand. Audio. Hitting the back test. Hitting the back test and holding. Rune fell out of grace. XCN. What is this thing? This looks terrible. What is this? Okay, wait a minute. Why can I even... Why is this a leverage token? No. What? Alright. We move on from that. That looks so bad. Alright, so Lido's in this rising wedge pattern. And in the rising wedge pattern, it is having a grand old time. So Lido, I honestly can't trade it because these wicks are ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. The swings it's taking is like 5%. So I guess there might be a bunch of traders trading on the 5-minute chart, honestly. Do a little 5-minute analysis. We broke out of a downtrend. We're starting to trend up. We broke out. We back tested. Came up. We're going to back test again. Jeez. Jeez. Get out of the 5-minute. I'd prefer to trade the 1 hour. 1 hour stochastic says we are overbought and going down. I don't believe it for some reason. Alright, I'm starting to lose track of what I was supposed to be doing, which basically means it's probably time for me to get off. So, anybody who saw this, anybody who stuck around, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and yeah, Yeah, good luck in the trades. We got a small surge out of Bitcoin, but I don't think it's going to last. So just be careful with those stop losses. Be careful. The advantage for half the coins is still to the downside, so just be careful. Oh, all right. Till next time, take it easy. Much love, everybody. Later.